finna I need an instrumental. You trying to learn some street knowledge? I'm a mentor. He was 6'4". Yo, put you out the crib again. What you pay rent for? I paid. She ain't call. I need to more. Hey, I got a problem. 10 on me now. I'm just at Home Depot rug shop. CNA, I gave her 5 to go scrub shopping. Day, bro, my lungs throbbing. Meet the take everything while son watches. Swear to God, I ain't wanna beef. I'm all for it. Let's get these.
Starting lineups just announced. We're just about set. Welcome to 2K Sports. A look at the 76ers starting group. And it's McKinney in at the 4. And for Brooklyn, we've got Michael Porter. Malik Monk is out there with Davion Mitchell. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Jang in at the power forward position. You know, Grant, for players that move to a new team in the offseason, have they had enough time to get adjusted?
Well, you know, B.A., it depends. Some guys blend right into a new squad, but for others, it takes a lot of repetition to get a feel for your teammates.
Now here's Claxton. And King pulls it down. Here's McKinney. Oh, they get a hand on it. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. Here's McCain. To the left side wing. Here's Brand. Knocks down the triple.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And so Monk will bring it up for the Nets. It's a three-point game. Floats one. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
And the Nets, one of a handful of franchises to have never won an NBA title, RJ.
I was fortunate to be on those Nets buying those teams in 2002 and 2003. The combination of Durant, Harden, and Irving was supposed to end that drought and save this Nets franchise, but it was not to be.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Oh, yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day. Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
Out to the right wing. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Dang, shot is off. The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's ABC. He's guarded by Porter. 15 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Rejected by Claxton. Outside Monk. The three from Mitchell. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Sixers ahead. They're up by 1. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And looking at what we've seen from Philadelphia, what do you guys think?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
Michael Porter out there with Johnson. Then it's Nicholas Claxton, and it's Harden in at the 2. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Pass to Pippen. 13 feet out. Here's Claxton. The kick out to Johnson. Second shot opportunity. Misses off the right iron.
And just not allowing the shooter to get comfortable from mid-range.
That's how you play it. Does a good job of getting into the shooter's airspace.
Here's King. ABC. Philadelphia with another miss. Outside Harden. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Not going to go that time. Here's ABC. Pass to King. Nails the baby hook.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Outside Harden. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. Philadelphia leading by 3. Here's King. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. And it's Willis missing. The Nets have gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. Inside, outside for Harden. 15 seconds left to play in the first half. Shot clock at 6. Here's Johnson. Pass to Pippen. The 3 is up. It doesn't go for him. Got it off in time. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Philadelphia on top, leading by 3. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks. I'm here with head coach Mike Budenholzer. Coach, how would you characterize the intensity level in that first half?
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1-point lead. In the second quarter, they put in the work to create a slight... And that does it for our...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
Taking a look at Philadelphia, and it's ABC in at the small forward position. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
Well, no question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And while we have a moment, let's see some of the contenders for this year's three-point contest. Some of the players who have a shot to make the final cut.
Hey, not a bad list of shooters at all. And really, with how many threes we see in NBA games these days, some of these games have become three-point contests.
He's right on the cusp of securing his spot in the three-point contest. So I hope those votes keep pouring in because he's a guy you'd love to see in the mix.
Yeah, if he can make it in the door, you know he will do everything he can to win the whole thing. And it'll be a lot of fun to watch.
And as we continue to count the votes, we'll update you on any changes to the list. No matter who is in it, though, it's going to be fun.
Maybe this is the year we see a perfect score. Who knows? I'll be sure to be locked in on all of All-Star Weekend, especially the three-point contest.
High arcing shot. Out to the wing. 6 to shoot. Launches it. Brooklyn pulls it in.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from Rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
40 seconds left in the third quarter. Mitchell, the pass to Porter. It's deflected, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Carter, he's checked in for Michael Porter. And Philadelphia making a change here. Philadelphia leading by 7. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter here. McKinney, pass to Brand. From behind the arc. Claxton with a rebound. Pass to Jang. No luck on that one. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. Here's McKinney. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Philadelphia closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. More 2K action in just a moment. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for Brooklyn. They trail by 7. We've got Nicholas Claxton, and it's Jang in at the power forward. So that's the Nets 5. Johnson passes to Sajay. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Well, the 76ers shooting right at 35%. Not getting what they want out there. And it's Willis missing. Carter pass to Harden. Now here's Johnson. 1:25 left in the fourth quarter. He can't hit that time. Philadelphia leading by 5. Unloads. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
I like Miller's vision. I mean, he sees the court well and makes really good decisions with the ball.
And here's Johnson. Shoots over Miller. Miller pulls it in.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Here's Brand. Drains the triple. And it's a 10-point Philadelphia lead.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the 76ers.
I was really impressed with their attitude today, Grant. Competitive game. They battled through every step of the way.
And B.A., can you say big-time effort and energy? I mean, just a tremendous performance. They were well-deserving of this win.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year. Monk, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Mitchell comes in for Carter. Monk for 3. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basket for the end. Always smart.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And this one feels just about over.
Yeah, they'll play it out, but I think it just wasn't meant to be tonight.
Here's Brand. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Personal foul. First team.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up by 9.
Shooting for Philadelphia. Brand.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game up.
Johnson for 3, and that one falls. And so it's Philadelphia with the W. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment. They stood tall and got the win.
And that about wraps it up.
Hold up. I sat down, crust, tatted my neck, showed my Upside down, cross, turn to my neck, shut him up. Upside down, cross, turn to my neck, shut him up. Upside down, cross, turn to my neck, shut him up. The billions put that side. My body tryna go for a ride. I put vet mask right on her. Put the mask on, cause I be all red. I stay with the all red. We pull up all red. Somebody all red. Drive. We done pushed that way. Just like you can get bleed. I used to ride badges, then I got reach. This is a, she can't be my, yeah. This is a, she can't be my, yeah. I come to your spot. I come to your spot. I come to your spot. Hold up. I got the drop, we laid it. Hold up. Hold up. Get stolen vehicle, dread it. Hold up. Push in your block. Push in your block. Somebody send them a prayer. Somebody send them some prayers. I guess going crazy. I need a whole nother level. I'm on a whole nother level. I'm a different type player. I'm a different type player. I'm a credit player. Shot it, knock his gun. Shot it, normal slayer. Shot it, tree like man. Right here. Trying to come roll down. I'm about to get us. Upside down, cross, turn to my neck, shut him up. Upside down, cross, turn to my neck, shut him up. Upside down, cross, turn to my neck, shut him up. Upside down, cross, turn to my neck, shut him up. The billions put that side. My body tryna go for a ride. I put vet mask right on her. Put the mask on, cause I be all red. I stay with the all red. We pull up all red. Somebody all red. Drive.
Rip City, Portland, Oregon, the site for the Spurs. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. We've got Brandon Pajemski. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Castle. And there's Harper. And it's Sarr in at the 5 spot. And for the Trailblazers, they've got Reed. Devin Vassell out there with Emmanuel Quickley. Then it's Avdia. We can expect more of a methodical pace, Brent, I think, in this one. What do you think?
Yeah, you're right, Kevin. Both of these teams love to run their offense in the half court. They'll slow things down. They'll love the setups. They'll try to manipulate a couple of the plays to get matchups they want. Neither side afraid to take it under 5 seconds on the shot clock. And that patience may pay off.
And you watch Vassell. He's a prototype wing for this era. Has length, skill, and plays both ends of the floor.
Pass to Sarr. Stolen by Quickley. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. From 8 feet away, he drops it in.
And how about the handles there from Quickley dancing his way around the defender?
You know, whether he's coming off the bench or Brent starting, Emmanuel Quickley can score.
IQ is something else. I mean, he finished second in the 6th Man of the Year voting in one season. He's capable of putting up 30 as a starter or as a reserve, but it's a unique perspective to sit on that bench, watch the flow of the game, and come in and be impactful. IQ does that.
The Spurs shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Not shy about bringing it inside. Vassell is comfortable around the hoop.
Wembanyama. Up and in on the layup.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Reed. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Last game for the Spurs, they picked up the W against the Los Angeles Lakers. To the middle, Podziemski finds Wembanyama, and he makes that one.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Here's Vassell, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Portland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And that one falls for Vassell.
At the line for Portland, Devin Vassell.
Vassell hits them both. We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter. The kick out to T. Here's Waters, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
It's all tied in Portland. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter.
The Spurs, 8.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Trailblazers, guys, what do you think?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Yeah, they were going right at the opponent here and forcing their hand. I mean, like literally making them foul them.
On the court right now for the Spurs. Valentine out there with Payton, and it's ABC, and it's Teague in at the power forward position. Hey, Brett, what's one area where we really see these Portland Trailblazers excel?
Well, they're great on the offensive glass. They have presence on the inside. They have a ton of focus on just collecting rebounds. So great at retrieving those misses.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Connects from three-point range.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Outside Williams. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Valentine grabs the board. San Antonio leading by 3. Bailey passes to Valentine. Here's T. Fires from way outside. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. And Portland making a change here. Quickly's checked in. The Spurs also changing it up. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Teague. Harper comes in for ABC. And Castle is subbed in for Payton. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Goes back up. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Ellis. So that'll be it for the first half. A fairly even battle underway in this one. It's San Antonio. They're up by 3. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson. A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. Their field goal percentage was a and that's a wrap for our halftime show.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Vassell.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
Yeah, almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
We've got Avdia. Emmanuel quickly out there with Devin Vassell. Then it's Naz Reid. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
And he just goes from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Outside, Avdia. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal swing.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage, for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
And so quickly, we'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. It's a 5-point game. Count that bucket. Avdia's got his first bucket of the night.
Attacking in the lane. This is where Avdia does a lot of his best work.
Brent, with Avdia, there's a versatility to his game that not many players can claim.
Yeah, Kevin, it's a great point. He does things on both ends. Sometimes defensively it goes unnoticed, but this guy can play a lot of different positions and is very skilled. He contributes in a lot of ways to his team.
And the first time out of the game called here for the Trailblazers. And for such a young player, Brandon Podziemski has a mature game.
Well, Kevin, his intellect out on the floor, I think, is at an elite level. Brandon does such a good job of hovering around the basket to get rebounds. He advances the ball with the pass. He's driving and always looking for angles. So this is an advantage-created player. And Brandon does a great job of it. That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Here's Lillard. Rebounded by the Spurs. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Here's Wembanyama. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Wembanyama's got the lead up to 10 now for the Spurs. The Trailblazers have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. At the tip, and it's Lillard on the follow.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
To the right side, Bailey. Off target from outside. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
Substitution on the court.
Seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Harper. And Harper slams it in.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We come back. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Here's Castle. On the court for San Antonio. Wembanyama is out there with Valentine. Then it's Castle. Then there's Brandon Podziemski. And it's Sarr in at the 5 down low. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
Breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for San Antonio.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
And there's been another bonus to what's happened with them tonight, and that's the offensive rebounding. Boxing out, they're getting up extra shots. That could be a difference maker in the result.
No coverage that time. Castle's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Now, here's Quickly. He's defended by Podziemski. That one's good. The San Antonio lead has got down now to just 8 points with the basket from Quickly.
Quickly didn't hold back there, taking some contact inside if he has to.
Pass to Podziemski. He dishes it to Valentine. 5 on the clock. Here's Castle. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for San Antonio.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season. And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Victor Wembanyama.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
And it's quickly missing. Wembanyama against Dort. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never...
You know what I mean? Got plenty cash. Life ain't nothing but feet. I hope you know that I don't play cards around me. Sit behind this, I dog me. Man, I wasn't too good at math. On God, I run with problem solvers. I'm a money harlot. I need all of it. Live a falling. Tryna go, money calling. 34, feel like Giannis. Niggas Giannis. Hey, bro, that's beyond me. Get on side me. I don't party. Nobody money Scotty. So I drive me.
I dropped the top on the S6 Street. Fly in my ops, she didn't envy me. Passing it off like CP3. Shawty, she calling me MVP. I be on time, it's something you ain't never seen before. They call me the Dama, really want my whole team to score.